reality is we're 44 games into the season. The Lakers have shown us who they are. They're 24th in offense, 18th in defense. They're a bad team. They're not a very good team. This roster was constructed, with a few exceptions, of course, LeBron being one of them, Anthony Davis being one of them. This roster was constructed with players that are past their prime. And I'm not going to single anybody out because a bunch of them, look, are former teammates. They're close friends of mine. But these are guys that are past their prime. That's the reality. It came out this morning that Frank Vogel's job is clearly in jeopardy. He almost got fired the other night after the Denver loss. I don't think this is on him. This roster is very poorly constructed. And when you talk about a change, I want to explain something real quick. The Lakers.
Hey, that was JJ Redick going in on the Lakers, man, with a whole bunch of logic. You know, he's making a whole lot of good sense. You know, what he's saying, he's just not just saying all this crazy stuff and blaming people and finger pointing all this stuff. And later on, you can go back and watch that clip. Later on, he came and said it's not really, you can't really blame Frank Vogel for that. Like, you know, for what's going on. Like he didn't ask for Russell Westbrook to come in there. He didn't ask for those old players, but you know, it's pressure to play those guys when you paying them $44 million a year. So, you know, it's a little pressure to play him. And he, you know, you can just look at the game and tell when he puts Russ in, he has to have him on some type of leash, or he, you know, if he start doing too much, you know, it hurts the team. Pull him out. The young guys come in and play well, and they go on a run, man. So it's obvious what he needs to do, but I guess he don't have the balls to do it. So you kind of can't blame him for his coaching, but as far as not being big enough to say I'm not going to play Russ, it's probably gonna cost him his job, man. But I'm gonna bring everybody in. We got a couple of people that's gonna come in. Wild Card Mark from RW Sports is gonna come in, and we're gonna talk about this, man. I think Sheldon go come in. I'm gonna see if I can get Jason Kelly in here too. But yeah.
Hey, I sent you that for a reason, brother.
I'm glad you sent it, man.
because everything JJ said, and I need your audience to know this, that Melvin Warren has been preaching this for a while now. And I just did my show, my late night hour show, and I played that clip because it needs to be confirmation from somebody that's been in the league, played with these guys, and knows what the hell he's talking about, because we're podcasters. Right. So there's going to be only a certain amount of credibility that people are going to give us. So when you got somebody like JJ Redick, who's been there, been in the league, knows this in and out, it's confirmation, man. So it makes it, when you give a take and say something like that, I give a take, it gives confirmation to what we're saying.
Look, they had this game won, man.
Man, come on, man.
They had this game won. They was just on a high coming off of beating a good Utah Jazz team.
Exactly.
Like, what everybody had been saying when they do play well, that it was always against a team that wasn't a contender or wasn't that good. And they finally played a complete game from first to fourth quarter. LeBron showed up. You know, Westbrook kind of showed up as well, but Stanley Johnson and Austin Reeves, they really showed up. So I was like, all right, man, that's something they can build on. So I was like, man, I'm gonna pay attention to this Indiana game, because the
Melo had a good game tonight.
But he, you know, but the thing about what Melo's role is that kind of holds him back is that he's really just a catch and shoot player. They're using him like he's Kyle Korver. Right. And that's what the NBA has went to. What Melo specializes in, NBA teams don't really cater to players like that. You know, you got to be either a dribble drive, pretty much the way you play 2K is what the NBA is. You get a guy that's fast and can dunk, and you drive to the hole, or you kick it out to a shooter. Yeah. It's that's what it's turned into. But they come in and didn't even close the deal on the Pacers, man.
And Pacers now are 16-29, but there's 15-29 coming in. They are a bottom feeding team, and you, is to me, this shit's becoming laughable. I ain't got enough marijuana and tequila for watching the Lakers no more. I really don't,
bro. Look,
really don't.
I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break down something because I watched the whole game. I'm gonna break down something that's crazy. Karis LeVert was in foul trouble pretty much the whole game. They had to keep taking him out and putting Doherty in the rookie. The rookie couldn't really get it going. Broadling couldn't really get it going, and Karis LeVert didn't have many points. He scored 22 points in the fourth quarter, Lamar.
I'm glad they did not show that here in North Carolina because I'd have been throwing shit at the TV, dog.
The second half started, and within 1 minute, Karis LeVert picked up his fourth foul.
Mm.
At the beginning of the third quarter, he picked up his fourth foul.
So he had to sit majority of the second half.
When he went and sat down, he came in that fourth quarter
and lit him up.
Gave him 22. Gave him 22, man.
Hey,
22.
But here's the biggest thing about that JJ clip that I picked up. So if you're 24th out of 30 teams ranked on offense, and you're 18th ranked out of 30 teams on defense, what does that mean? That means you can barely play defense, you're average on defense, and you're trash on offense. So you get what you get on TV. This is what you get.
But that was so good on defense against Utah. I promise you.
Crazy. I know. I saw some of those clips. I didn't understand how that was the same team literally a couple of nights ago, and then against a team that you're supposed to beat at home, and you drop the ball
on Dr. Bus Day too.
Oh my gosh!
This was Dr. Bus Day. So this is the deal. This is
disrespectful to Dr. Bus. Don't do that.
It is. Frank Vogel he won't make it past the end of this week.
He won't make it to All-Star break.
No, I'm not talking about this week. They go fire him this week. They go fire him this week, right? I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to fire him this week. I don't think they're going to bring in another coach. They're definitely going to promote Fizdale, and Fizdale is going to coach the rest of the season. That's what I think is going to happen. They got to cut ties, man. They got to cut ties with him, and it ain't fair. I don't think he should get fired.
No,
I don't think he should get fired.
A Mel, scapegoat.
Yeah, but it's been Russ. It's really been Russ all season that they've been using as a scapegoat, and rightfully so. He ain't been playing good.
Nope.
But what's going to change when you fire Vogel? Well, like they're not going to all of a sudden start playing better defense. The answer is that Russ, you got to use him sparingly.
But you know the difference is Fizdale is one of Bron's favorites. That's one of Bron's boys.
True.
So at the end of the day, Bron get what Bron want. Period.
You think LeBron want Vogel gone?
He didn't want Vogel to begin with.
Okay, explain that. How you figure he didn't want Vogel? He had to sign off on a coaching hire. Yeah,
but I'm saying, like, look at all the coaches that have been fired, and then the next person that gets the job has always been a LeBron guy, and Tyronn Lue was a LeBron guy. He got the job after who got fired before him? Was it Silas or was it
No, they fired David Blatt.
Yeah, Blatt. Blatt wasn't the choice that LeBron wanted.
Probably not.
And so when you get Tyronn Lue that's sitting on the coaching staff as an assistant coach, and he's favored by LeBron, who else was it going to put in that position? It's the same situation right here. Bron has been public about how he liked Fizdale and some of the bad dealings that Fizdale has gotten when he was in New York as a coach. He ain't like that. He was vocal about that. So he automatically put that tag that that's one of my boys. I like him. So it wasn't no surprise when he got the assistant coaching job. That was to me, that was a sign that, hey, eventually, Fizdale, you're going to get your call, dog. We got you. No worries.
So explain something to me.
Yeah.
LeBron shows up. He makes it known that he wants AD there, right? He gets AD there. Now, while all this is going on, they brought in Vogel, they brought in J Kidd, they brought in I can't remember who the Lionel Hollins.
Mm-hmm.
They bought those three guys in as coaches, right? So I'm pretty sure he signed off on it. Initially, my initial thoughts was why, because Kidd and Vogel both was looking for head coaching jobs,
mm-hmm.
and Kidd I think expressed that he wanted the Lakers job. They interviewed them both, and I'm trying to figure out how they end up hiring both of them. Right? They brought in Vogel and Kidd. So I'm thinking in their mind it was like it seemed like they wanted like Lakers wanted Vogel, but LeBron wanted Kidd.
Yeah.
And to split the baby, that was like, look,
We'll hire
we'll
both
just
of
bring
them.
both of them in. Vogel,
But they brought in
we-
Vogel first. They
right?
brought in Vogel first, and so I think that's the true telling of that situation. Because at the end of the day, they was like, well, we want Vogel, and Brian saying I want Kidd. So just to appease Brian, we'll put him on the coaching staff. So obviously, until Kidd, till this offseason, until Kidd got the job in Dallas, if Kidd was still on that coaching staff, who do you think they was going to put in place of when they going to get rid of Vogel? They would have put Kidd right in there. So
Hey,
that's why. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm glad Sheldon Gordon here, man, because hey, I told you I was go win, lose or draw, whether the Lakers won or not, I was gonna go live, and I was gonna give them their props. You know, just like last game they played good against Utah, they deserve their credit for it, man. But now, did they blew that lead, man? What you gonna say, man?
You know what? I expected it. Actually, I actually betted against Lakers to lose on FanDuel. I didn't think they was going to win tonight game. I think LeBron wants Vogel gone. So you're not going to get the best of the Lakers until he's gone. And just the first initial thoughts about Frank Vogel, I knew he was chopped meat before the season started.
Why? Why? No. I'm not. Look, I'm not gonna let you off the hook like that, because before the season started, when they got Westbrook and Melo and all those guys, you said Lakers in 5, Gordon. I'm not about to let you backpedal now. You said Lakers in 5. As a matter of fact, after they beat Utah, you said Lakers in 5.
Lakers in
I
5.
can't let you do that.
Yeah. I saw your post, Sheldon.
Hey, I still think Lakers in 5, man. But
Okay.
you know what? I think if you compare Frank Vogel to the year we won the championship or his first year, he didn't come in with the same drive. He didn't have the same stance like he did with with the first set of players. Like for instance, an example, like he had a body percentage he wanted his players to come into, like a certain weight. That all went out the window this season.
Really?
So he kind of took a step back. The hunger wasn't there. So I think it's honestly like he's gonna lose his job. He's not driven like before. You know?
I don't know, bro. I don't think it. I don't think. I don't. Bro.
Here's a good comparison. This is literally almost, to me, is almost mirror image of Mike McCarthy down in Dallas, where a coach is there, but what power does he actually have? We obviously know Jerry Jones is running the Cowboys. That's his shit. Right. And the Lakers, Frank Vogel's just a coach. He got the title, but he's just a coach. He ain't got no power. That's all LeBron. That's LBJ power. He's GM power forward. That's what he is.
Yeah, but Frank Vogel knew that coming in. He knew the Lakers culture before coming in. Before he joined the job, it was a shit show. Like all the news that came out with the Lakers rookies and what happened with LeBron, he walked into that. So
yeah, but Vogel had no other option. Wasn't nobody else hiring him.
Hey, he took the risk. He rolled the dice, and he's paying the price now. I think Vogel, he cannot. I don't think he could ever. It's over. Like even the news that came out, like, hey, he was going to lose his job, but they gave him a chance. He's day by day.
Yeah, but it ain't his fault though. That's my thing. I don't think it's his fault.
Yeah, he ain't put that roster together.
Hey, who this Lakers fan just joined, man?
Hey, how's it going, sir?
What's up, man? Do you think Frank Vogel should be fired?
Oh man, bro, I've been waiting for the past the 2 months now. It's just like the problem is with like the Frank Vogel and stuff. I've been a Lakers fan since like fucking 2010 and stuff, and it's just like the Frank, like the Vogel and stuff. It's just like the games I've been seeing, like it's just like his like the rotations are like probably one of the worst rotations I've ever seen in my life. Like this dude just always goes like the small ball and stuff. The problem is like, oh man, if you watch the third and like in the fourth quarter and stuff, when they put like this the Sabonis in, the Frank Vogel still put Carmelo at center. But the problem is we have to match up with the Pacers and put Dwight in, right? Like it doesn't make any sense at all. And it's just like like as a Lakers fan and stuff, you know, like I'm pretty like the frustrated and stuff, and you know, like
So look, this the deal.
sure,
I get you on the rotations, right?
yeah,
But I
yeah,
don't think that's Vogel's way of coaching or his style of coaching. I don't think he wants to do that. I think
yeah,
he realizes that the only way he can play Westbrook is if they go to that lineup, because Westbrook can't give you any spacing because he can't shoot. They look, they did the same thing in Houston. They got rid of Clint Capella, a whole a whole guy that was playing very good, almost all-star level basketball with James Harden. When they bought Russ in, they had to get rid of him and put PJ Tucker at center and play small ball because Russ
He need the
cannot play
space.
with a big man in space. But this is a secret. The secret sauce is neither can LeBron.
Yep.
LeBron needs to paint wide open as well. So they what they saying that was like, look, man, we go small, and that's just LeBron and Westbrook's best way. That's the way they're going to get the best
yes,
out
sir.
of them. So
Yeah,
it ain't Vogel.
yeah. I mean like for like the me and stuff, you know, I wasn't a fan of like the DeAndre Jordan signing. I wish we kept like the Marcus Gasol and stuff, you know, just because he can space the floor and stuff for us. And it's just like, I mean, like the overall, like the roster team, I feel like, man, we have so many guards on the roster and stuff. I mean, we have like that, like the what's that brother's name on the bench and stuff. The one that's, you know, I just always clapping, like the guy's always happy and stuff. The guy with the headband. Ken Bazemore. Yeah, Ken Bazemore.
Bazemore, yeah.
I don't know,
he need to go too.
No, but
he really like just
Bazemore is
agitates
one of those
stuff.
locker room guys like Jared Dudley was for y'all on the championship team, man. So and
You know what the
if
sad thing is
if
too?
you ever need him, he can play defense.
Yeah.
Need a
You know
cheerleader,
what
bro.
this?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
the sad things too? I'd rather have freaking Dudley over him, honestly, man, at this point. Just because I'm just getting really like just like the agitated with especially the Ken Bazemore, like
Yeah.
DeAndre Jordan, like the Ken guard the pick and roll. If you guys watch the games and stuff in the past, like that guy's a liability, like on the defensive end and stuff.
But Dwight can though. Dwight can
Yeah,
guard and defend,
sure,
but they can't play him because they want to play small ball because they
sure,
need to play Russ. If they get rid of Russ, right? Because when Anthony Davis comes back,
sure.
you're not going to be able to keep him off the floor. You got to play him, and we can see from this
Yeah,
year, him trying to play on the perimeter is not working. He's like shooting like 20% from three.
Awful.
You know, he's just not there.
Oh,
He's got to go.
wow.
He's got to go down low and get his Tim Duncan on or something. You know what I mean? So he's going to be in the paint. So that's going to make Russ
Sure.
even more unplayable.
Hey, but that's an oxymoron, man. AD don't like the paint. He's allergic
He
to it.
don't, but he ain't got no choice.
He
He ain't got no choice.
Yeah,
LeBron sent
Yeah,
him a
I
message and
think-
said, "If you ain't gonna play five, I'm gonna at
Sure.
least pretend like I'm playing five and show you I'm not scared to go down there." So I mean, he ain't got no choice but to come back and go down
I don't-
low. He got to do it.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like the man, the Lakers right now and stuff. I feel like they should like to go for some trades and stuff. If like, well, I don't know if there's a possibility that we can get a guy like the Jeremy Grant or like a Miles Turner and stuff. But the problem
You
is
can't. You can't.
we
The
can't. We
dead.
can't.
The Lakers
That's
are
dead.
strapped. They
Yeah.
can't. They can't. They got no trade value because you got Russell Westbrook making $44 million, and all your draft picks have already been traded away. The Lakers are in deep shit. They are in deep
Yeah.
trouble.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
You can't say that, man. At the end of the day,
What you mean you can't say that? You see the product on the court, man. Don't do that, Sheldon. Don't do that,
listen,
Sheldon.
man. We
Oh,
the
come on,
Illuminati, man. We always find a way. The league will make it happen, man.
Yeah.
I get what
Yeah,
you're
man, I was
saying.
just watching a
the
game
league
with
will
my
make it
dad
happen.
and stuff, and like my dad was just like literally calling this dude like the Westbrook, like, the Russell, like, stink breath, honestly, like, just because, like, he's not a fan of his game, honestly. It's just because you know how, like, the Westbrook has like a high the usage rate and stuff, in the past. You know how he's like the high
Right.
turnover type of player and stuff.
Ball dominant.
My dad and stuff, he wasn't a fan of the, like, oh man, the Westbrook trade and stuff. It's just because we lost a lot of perimeter defense and we lost a lot of size.
Yeah.
I mean, especially
And
with like
bringing him in too.
Sure.
It's a lot of things y'all could have got with that money.
Yeah.
That y'all. I mean, y'all really strapped, man. Y'all really could have got Buddy Hield instead of Westbrook.
No,
Really
Mel,
coulda.
they had Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield had his bags packed. He's like, yeah, I'm about
Yeah.
to go play with Brian and
Yeah.
AD. And then his agent called him like 2 hours later, like, nah, bro, unpack your shit. You ain't going, bro.
Bro,
I think
it's
if the
crazy.
Lakers were to get like the Buddy Hield and stuff, especially like the my team and stuff, man, like that dude freaking Buddy Hield's gonna get so many open looks. Like it's
Yeah.
just gonna be easy for him, honestly, So
Yeah. Y'all would be cooking.
I don't really like shooters. I mean, shooters are good. I think playing in LA is different than playing in Sacramento. I don't think we'll get the same Buddy Hield in Los Angeles. I
I
was
don't
never
think
sold
so.
on
That's
Buddy Hield.
cap.
That's
Come on,
the
that's cap, man.
Hey, Mel,
Yo,
grab
that's
all your
cap.
caps and start throwing them on your head every time
That
Mel
is
say
cap.
something like that, dog.
Oh yeah, I think the
on,
Lakers
listen.
last year and stuff.
That is cap, man.
It's
Come on,
tough.
come on.
It's tough.
That's a
Hey,
myth. That's a myth.
Nah,
That's a myth.
man, it's not a myth. It's tough playing with LeBron, and it's tough playing in LA, man. I don't think anybody could do it. I don't think
I
Buddy
give you
Hield
that it's tough playing with LeBron, but it ain't tough playing in LA. If you got
Even
skills,
that-
you're gonna
e-
show up.
Yeah, like especially like
even
the
Danny
last year.
had a hard time shooting with LeBron.
Man, that's Danny Green. That boy's bipolar with his jumper in anyway. I ain't giving you that, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, but
Sheldon.
especially
Come on,
like
man.
last year and stuff, like oh man, the Lakers, like we brought in like that. I forgot his name, but he's on the Bucks right now. The Wesley Matthews and stuff, and I
Yeah.
expected like the Wesley Matthews to be like the cheaper version of like the Danny Green, but apparently, wow, I have never seen a guy miss so many corner threes in my life. Like freaking last year and stuff. Like I was watching Wes
Yeah.
Matthews play, and I was like, wow, man, like that dude's really bad, honestly.
What shoot if look, let me break it down basketball wise for you.
Sure.
Why it seems like it's hard to play with LeBron. It's not that it's more pressure to play with LeBron like people say it is. What it really is LeBron always has the ball and you turn into a catch and shoot player. I mean, if your whole life you've been able to dribble past guys and make plays for yourself and score like that, and then you get with LeBron and you have to just stand in the corner and wait for a pass and just catch and shoot, you're not going to get in rhythm. Yeah, you never in rhythm. LeBron always gets in rhythm because he dictates everything on the floor, so he's always in rhythm. But for his teammates, all they got to do on offense is stand there, and when LeBron is doubled, you have to make the shot. That's why
Melo is shining right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because he can stand there and wait.
Yeah, I like Carmelo.
Melo is a wolf though. Like I disagree with. I don't think anybody could play with LeBron because when you play with LeBron, you got to think about the game, man. He's a guy that known if you don't do well, he's going to trade you. That's been his MO.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much LeBron right
on
there.
the court. There was a photo of LeBron checking Westbrook's stat, and the Westbrook over there scared.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, I saw it on Instagram. Yeah, but
it's a lot of pressure playing with LeBron.
Oh yeah, like especially
it's not more pressure than playing with any other superstar in the league. It's the same thing. It's not more pressure, man.
Yeah, I think
even when Dwayne Wade went to Cleveland, he was like, "Holy shit, what kind of LeBron is that?" He never saw it before. He was scared. He got out of it.
Yeah, that ain't fair. Dwayne Wade was on his way to retirement by the time he got to the Cleveland roster, man.
He was old.
Dwayne Wade could come back. Dwayne Wade could be playing right now. He just
but I got a nugget for you though, Mel. So Bleacher Report just came over and they're talking about how Frank Vogel benched Russell late in the fourth quarter, and his response was, I played the guys that I thought were going to win the game.
He's gone. He's done. He's out of there. Adios, man. The sayonara. Dude, the fucking send it to Siberia, man. I'm sorry for the language, but I just send to Siberia.
It ain't gonna help y'all though. It might give some sense of urgency to some of the players, and y'all might have y'all might come out next game after he's fired with with a little bit more fire.
A lot of motivation, yeah.
But if y'all still playing Westbrook, it's not going. It's not going.
I just wasn't a fan of that trade. It's just like, I mean, like we literally have
I like
the worst
Westbrook on
defense in
that.
the NBA. Like the Lakers right now in general have they're probably like they're at the bottom of the league in the freaking defense right now, and it's like, I mean, like just man, it's just shocking this year. Because last year and stuff we have like the great defenders, like the Schroeder, the KCP. We had like the Wesley Matthews. We had like the Marcus Solis, like the
people who
positional.
wanted to play D, people that wanted to play intense D. I'm gonna tell you what type of defense. LeBron, Westbrook, Carmelo. Who else is in the start line? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna name the guys. The only guys on the Lakers team that play intense defense that can stop a man is Austin Reeves, surprisingly, Stanley Johnson, Dwight Howard. I think that's the only one I can remember. As far as LeBron, Westbrook,
Ariza gonna play defense.
No, and a reason. But they putting a reason in at center to play that small ball.
Come on, Ariza at center, dog.
Yes,
they do actually.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because
this is worse than I thought. Oh my god.
Yes, because when they go to that small ball, they giving LeBron credit for being the 5 because it looks good on paper. But when you watch the game, Ariza is actually guarding the 5s down low. And that's because Ariza is shot. He can't run and guard small forwards no more. So just throwing him in there because he's a willing defender, and they got him in the paint. But anyway, so it's 4 guys that play defense, but those 4 guys are not playing. LeBron, Westbrook, Melo, and whoever else they playing. They play defense like they play in the All-Star game. That defense will look like you playing, but you really not. They're playing All-Star game defense. I promise you. I've been watching. They're playing All-Star game defense and trying to win, and then they small on top of it, right? And
they got these miniature guards on the team. Like especially, I remember during the season stuff, we had a lineup with like freaking Westbrook, Rondo. We had freaking Wayne. We had Wayne Ellington at the 3. We had Ken Bazemore at the 4. I was like, yo, what is this? What is this like this man Frank Vogel doing sometimes? It really confuses me. But the problem is it's just like at that time, we didn't have like the Kendrick Nunn or like the Trevor Reeves.
Kendrick Nunn ain't played not one game yet.
Oh, yes, yeah. So, I personally think the Lakers. I mean, they just gave this man like the free money, pretty much, So I don't know. But that's how I see it, pretty much. But I thought Kendrick was a good player, though, in Miami, though. But
he is good, and he will be good when he get there. But unfortunately, when he get there, they're going to showcase him for 2 games before the trade deadline, and then he'll be packaged with somebody because they think a trade is going to help fix their problems. But I can fix their problems with the roster right now. This is how you fix it. Strap the small ball stuff. Leave it alone. Take Russell out of the start lineup. That's a done deal. Reduce his minutes. You need to start Dwight until AD. This is a start lineup before AD gets back. Sure. Dwight, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Malik Monk, and Stanley Johnson.
Oh, right? That's a good lineup right there.
That's your starting 5, and then you come off the bench with Melo and Russ. But you use Russ very sparingly. Like sometimes, like he got to get DNPs. Like he's got to know that just because you're getting paid $44 million, you got to treat him like that. And I think the reason why they don't want to treat him like that is because it's going to hurt his ego, and they think they need him down the stretch. But what is he gonna do down the stretch when you're not gonna make the playoffs? So stop trying to baby him and let him know that you're not the best option for the squad, and put the guys in who are.
Yeah, it's.
You know,
I mean,
I
yeah,
agree. I agree with you, but you know what what I really be happy with if the Lakers trade LeBron back to Cleveland, so I can pull out my Cleveland jersey because this Lakers franchise is not the same, man. I'm ready to just.
oh, you're a LeBron
It's
fan,
not the
sir.
same.
Or you're LeBron. Oh, you're
When,
LeBron.
No,
Hey,
I'm a
but
yeah,
hey,
he's a
hey, hey,
LeBron fan.
but
He's
I
a
kind of
LeBron
give
I'm a
fan.
give
LeBron fan.
Sheldon credit for that because think about it. I think the Lakers issue was already showing bad signs before LeBron even got there. Look at all that young talent that got traded away
Oh yeah,
under Rob Pelinka and Magic Johnson's tenure. I mean,
Lonzo
It's
Ball.
not the same franchise.
you talking about D'Angelo Russell was
I,
gone. Julius Randle, they didn't even bother to keep him in the building. And they were already
Brandon
getting rid of
Ingram.
young talent as
Oh yeah, Brandon Ingram too. Like you forgot Brandon Ingram also. Yeah,
yeah,
BI.
Ingram, what's homeboy's
Josh
name?
Hart, like
Josh Hart,
Yeah, Josh Hart.
Lonzo Ball. I mean, you can go down the line of a grip of young talent that you could have built and molded, and then go on to your future, knowing that you actually got a solid roster. And now you just keep bringing on these old dudes past their prime and hoping LeBron can stay healthy.
Well, I kind of I get your point because those guys did turn out to be good, but I kind of disagree because you need superstars to win. So you just can't have a solid roster. A solid roster is what Cleveland Cavaliers got right now, right? You know, so but they don't have a superstar, so no one thinks Cleveland is a threat,
I hear
right?
you.
The threat in the East is Milwaukee, the Nets,
Miami
and
Heat.
the Heat, right? They,
Heat
you
are
know,
underrated.
the Heat got kind of superstar with Jimmy Butler, and then they got an emerging guy with Bam, you know, and then Hero is nice. So they got some pieces. They don't have superstars, but they're close enough,
They got
right?
solid role players. They got
Yeah.
solid like the role
I,
players with
I hear
Miles.
I hear you, Mel, but here's my rebuttal. So would you take all those young talent that you had surrounded by LeBron instead of LeBron with all these old dudes and a fragile Anthony Davis that you can't count on to be there?
Well,
Um, yeah, for me, I personally would rather have the young talent though. Just like because like they're, I mean, like you can they develop their like the skill set and stuff like over time and stuff, and they'll get better and stuff, and they're like the healthy, they're young and stuff. Oh man, yeah, it's just like the
but
man,
what
it's
was you
just
gonna
like
go with that? What was you gonna go with that though, Jeff?
huh?
Where was you gonna go with that young talent?
I mean, a
Because
young
remember
talent.
they okay. So let's say if you have LeBron and you kept Ingram, remember Ingram could just like Sheldon was saying, everybody says a lot of pressure to play beside LeBron, but it's not really that basketball wise. You can't because you can't utilize all your skills. So Brandon Ingram looked like he wasn't really good with LeBron. Am I right or wrong? Kyle Kuzma looked like he wasn't
Yeah,
really good with LeBron. Lonzo Ball looked like he wasn't really good with LeBron.
I hear you.
And then as soon
yeah,
as they
they're
left, they, you know, of course,
yeah they
Lonzo
exploded with
Ball,
potential. Yeah, they
yeah,
exploded.
he plays with the ball in his hand, and now he leaves LeBron. He can play point guard again. If Brandon Ingram plays with the ball in his hand, he leaves LeBron. He can make plays with it with the ball. Same with Kuzma. Same with all those guys. Julius Randle as well. He plays in the post, but you can't play in the post if you're a big man with LeBron. So none of those pieces fit with LeBron.
I hear what you're saying, Mel. But here's my thing. What coach is going to be like, all right, enough. I know what you are, LeBron, but I need to have the best interest of the team, and I need you to figure out a way to make this shit work. And I'm a coach that way. Like, at what point do you?
Is only two coaches I know of that'll do that, and that's Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson.
Or
And
like
LeBron has been running from coaches like that, and he only wants coaches that's going to let him run his LeBron system.
yeah, it's a LeBron system. I
Oh,
gotta
so you just broke down the problem of this whole thing.
Yeah,
wait, so
LeBron
is
system.
wait,
Yeah,
wait, wait.
I
So
agree with you on that.
no,
Yeah.
is the LeBron system that bad? I mean, he's
the
still better than the
LeBron
whole league.
system has worked. He's got 4 rings out of it, so I mean, it can't be that
He made
bad
it to what,
because
10
LeBron is
consecutive
amazing.
finals.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'm not knocking the
so
LeBron system, but it's systems better than that.
It's
What Golden State,
flawed, bro.
yeah,
It's flawed.
what Golden State does is better than
let me
LeBron's
say,
system.
I'm gonna say this. There's no nobody's going to be able to do what Jordan did, what the Lakers did with all those championships, or what Boston did. Nobody's going to ever do that anymore. Even Steph Curry, as great as that team was, they couldn't do it. I think the game is too tough. It's too hard to win consecutive championships. So I think what LeBron doing now is going to be the new standard. That's going to be the new ceiling to reach.
What the new standard is, sign a 4-year contract. Don't develop young players. Just trade everything for players that's already proven superstars, and then see what I can get in 4 years. And then when I run the cap all the way up, and my co-star is a little older, I just switch to a new franchise and a younger number 2, and then do the same thing all over again. That's the new standard.
Yeah, you got to use clutch sports
I
too.
mean, the other standard don't work. Both are not working either. I think
what the Warriors did actually worked pretty well. What's wrong with what the Warriors did? The Warriors drafted Draymond, drafted Curry, drafted Thompson, and they got a championship out of it and 2 straight finals appearances, and then they brought KD in free agency and went to 3 more straight finals. And if he wouldn't have got help or hurt, they would have won 3 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's not the normal. That nobody else is doing that. People tried. Minnesota tried. No, it's not working.
So you think the new standard, if you're a top 4 player in the league, that you should team hop and then just pick superstars to join you and then do it that way? What's the point? Why do that?
I don't think that worked either, but we don't know what worked, because who won the championship last year? The Bucks. I mean, they kind of do. I mean, they kind of put that team together. Besides Giannis,
Yeah, but he didn't go searching for superstars to come join him. They built the squad the same way. Look, so we got examples of San Antonio doing it that way, the Warriors doing it that way, the Bucks doing it that way, right? Even the OKC Thunder did it that way, but except they just met a team that had 3 superstars on one squad in the finals, and it didn't. Yeah. Okay. But they did meet 3. Don B, you just joined, man. What you think, man? You're a Lakers fan, right?
Yeah, man. We talking about the game tonight? You got to put me on. Like, what y'all wanted to know about the game tonight?
Yeah, man. Tell me what you saw from it, man. Because y'all just came off a good win with Utah, and it seemed like y'all was using Stanley Johnson. Carmelo was out, right? So Stanley Johnson got a lot of minutes. Reeves playing good for y'all. And these young dudes are actually hooping for y'all, man. I'm trying to figure out what Vogel is thinking, because he know his job is on the line. So why keep playing Russ?
Yeah, man. I hate that Russ had that good game against Utah. I kind of hate that, because now they look at it like ain't nothing wrong with him. Yeah, they do got flaws, man. Flaws. I'm not going.
Thank you for stating that.
He got flaws, man, and that kind of covers it up. LeBron looking like, oh, there go Russ. No, that's not. He ain't here. He ain't here, man.
Yeah, they waiting for Russ to emerge. Like Russ go come in and be like, all right, now we clicking. But the real answer is to sit Russ down.
Right, man. It's just that when he was scoring 20 points and more, he had high turnovers. But he can't score that many points without having high turnovers. Facts. Now he's more careless with the ball, but he can't score. So you can't get nothing from him. Like if he scores, then he gonna have a bunch of turnovers, and then you lose the game. If he don't score, if he don't have turnovers, he don't score as much. Now he's not aggressive.
Yeah, and also he's a terrible defender too.
Terrible defender.
He's probably one of the worst defenders on the Lakers. I'm sorry, but I'm not really a fan of Westbrook. I just really don't like him.
Oh, you're not alone, bro. You're not alone on that.
I'm not gonna be honest with you. I was excited about Russ coming to the team, because I thought I was gonna see that Oklahoma Russ.
No, but none of us saw it. I didn't see it.
Nope.
Yeah, I was excited about Buddy Hield coming. I was like, yeah, Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Buddy Hield's a sniper though, but the problem is like with the Lakers, I think they literally sacrifice all their defense. Like I'd rather have like the the what's that dude's name on the Chicago Bulls? The the
Alonzo Ball.
it's the one dude with the ball head, the Caruso, like over Horton
Yeah.
Tucker.
Oh yeah,
Palazzo.
Caruso.
Caruso.
Yeah, Caruso.
Holy crap, the Lakers defense is like freaking terrible, man.
I
It's
forgot
like
about Caruso.
Yeah, man. Caruso was a dog, man. And look, it's crazy. And Austin Reeves is just as I mean, he ain't as good as Caruso, but I like that kid, man. You got to find
Me
him
too.
minutes, man. He can hit the open shot. Man,
Right.
he took 2 charges on Karis LeVert, and I want to say Duarte as well. Like he
it's a
was,
lost art. Oh yeah,
yeah,
the freaking Chargers is a lost art.
man, he's smart. He's a smart player. I like him,
Real
but
smart.
they're not gonna play him enough, man. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the answer is Russ is just Russ is just not a good fit. You can't have. I mean, Russ and LeBron do the same thing: spread the floor, utilize high screen and roll, and try to get to the hole. Except LeBron do it way better than Russ, and it's no purpose of having Russ out there, man. You get, but Frank Vogel's gonna lose his job though. He's gone.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And the sad thing is too is that like the Mr. Westbrook's been on 4 teams in 4 years. A lot of people don't realize that. 4
There's a
teams
reason
in
for it. There's
There's
a reason for
now.
it.
So I could like I could have a say on it right now. It's just like, oh yeah, maybe that's why. It's just like this.
Oh, I mean, it happened to Dwight Howard. He got it together finally. Dwight Howard was a team whore. He got it together.
Yeah, but Dwight Howard was struggling with back injuries and having surgeries and falling out of the
For
grace
health
of the media.
reasons.
Yeah, the media
Well, we know
media
why.
was trying to make Dwight Howard look bad. Dwight Howard wasn't no locker room issue.
Yeah,
You know why, though. When you take constant visit to Atlanta, stuff like that happens. But I'm not even gonna get into
and my brother, he be doing the fruity stuff out there, man.
You ain't shit for that, Shelly.
Man,
You
y'all
ain't
need to
shit for
stop,
that,
man.
dog.
Y'all need to stop, man. People do be calling him a little butt bandit, man. But I'm not about to
Hey,
do Dwight like that, man.
I'm just
Dwight,
saying,
Dwight,
he be grabbing a little bit too much teammates' meat sometimes, bro. They questionable shit, dog.
man, I ain't about to bet it. Well, he
Yeah,
grab
that's
somebody meet. At least
the
he
cancel
playing
culture is
some type
alive,
of
man. Let's change the
defense.
subject.
Hey man, we gotta keep it cool right now. You guys are crazy, man.
But look, hey Don, is it you think Vogel's going to get fired?
Man, that's coming. It might not be coming as soon as people think, because they're not gonna just get rid of them like that, like overnight. It's got to be at the trade deadline, like when a deadline is, something like that. And I think they're gonna wait till AD come back to see what AD gonna do. And if they can't get it together when AD come back, he's definitely out of there, man.
Yeah, that'd be smart, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's some of the tweets saying, man? Did anybody tweet tonight? I want to see what Shannon Sharp said, or any of these dudes, man.
Oh, you know,
no,
Shannon Sharp gonna be on their ass tomorrow.
They're destroying like freaking Frank Vogel on Twitter right now, man. They're literally destroying this guy on Twitter right now.
Really?
Frank
For
Vogel.
real?
Yeah. They're destroying
man,
Frank Vogel.
Let me see if I can find. Let me
Yeah.
see what Shannon said, man. This is crazy, man. Hey, but they play. Hey, I will say this: they play good defense. The first half for sure. They play real good defense the first half. But what did I say to you, Sheldon, when we was in the game thread? I said, "Hey, y'all not gonna be able to hold his lead because Russell Westbrook has hit 3 for 3 behind the arc, and he's gonna shoot y'all out of the game." Did I not say that, Sheldon?
Nah,
Sheldon, tell the
I
truth. Did I
just
say
don't
that?
know at this point.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like if like I just don't know what like the freaking coach right now can like that help the Lakers. I mean, like maybe like a Mark Jackson type of guy can help, but the problem is I think like he's kind of like I think he's like the blackballed in the NBA and stuff like for the religious beliefs or something like that. So
Yeah.
like the Lakers can't get Mark Jackson, but I mean I'm just not really sure with like the coaching who's gonna be the next head coach.
It ain't no answer. It ain't no answer outside of the locker room y'all already have to fix it. They just got the Lakers just got to play better basketball, and they can't do it with Russ. There's nothing that needed to be added. Changing coaches is not going to help. Getting a trade is not going to help. You got everything you need on the team.
You know, y'all want me to say something that y'all probably gonna be like, damn, why you gonna say that's crazy. But you really don't need top tier talent to be a good basketball team. Look at the Warriors. Look at the Warriors. It's just moving, cutting. They don't cut enough. See, the Warriors, they in the right spots at the right time. So the guys that you normally, if a lot of them guys on the Warriors team will go to different teams, they'll probably will be trashed. But because of the system, the moving and cutting, they get in the right spots at the right time so they can score. All those guys can score. It don't matter who they are.
Right. It's an equal opportunity offense where you can make a play for me, I can make a play for you. But when you play with LeBron, he makes the play for everyone. And then every now and then when he just decides, not to be a part of the play, now it's your turn. But you only get two of those opportunities a quarter.
And if you mess them up, you ain't getting it again.
Yeah, if you mess them up, like everybody go be like, oh man, you got to hit a shot. LeBron can't do everything. Yeah, but it's the system, and that's what I was saying to Sheldon earlier. I said the LeBron system is hard for other players. It's great for LeBron, but it's hard for his teammates. Look at Shannon. Levert's get it done in the fourth quarter. Levert hit 24 points in the fourth quarter.
That's embarrassing, man. That's an embarrassment.
That's terrible.
That's an embarrassment.
This is terrible. Hey, I'm looking at the Lakers' next 6 games. They got the Magic, Heat, Nets, 76ers, Hornets, and Hawks. I only see one victory out of there. Maybe
hold on. Say that again.
So Magic.
Okay,
Heat,
they go get that win.
Yeah. Heat, Nets.
That's an L. You said the Nets?
Yep.
That's an L.
They can probably get that one though, because they've been having some injuries. Durant been out, so they can probably get that one if they fight hard.
I think they'll beat the Nets.
No, I don't.
No, they can get one, but prime example of losing to a 15-29 team tonight. They don't got me so confident about that Nets win.
Yeah.
76ers, Hornets, Hawks. They might be able to get the Hawks because the Hawks have been kind of not hitting on cylinders like they were last year.
Trae Young, he the type of dude that see look. So it's a couple of ways I look at games, right? It's some teams that are not mentally tough enough to come in and see the star power in LA and go out and chop their heads off, right? And then it's some teams who are trying to beat you with just star power, like the Nets. That's why I said the Lakers can get the Nets, because they're gonna come out and it's gonna be Harden and Kyrie Irving trying to do it all just the same way that LeBron and Westbrook is trying to do it all, right? So they're not probably
they'll be without Kyrie. That's in Brooklyn. He can't play in there.
Okay, so yeah, so they'll probably get that one because but if they have one
Harden
of those
gonna
games,
go off at 50. Harden gonna go off.
He could.
Nah, 60. I call
but that's not
maybe
a good
70. I don't know.
The problem is that center that they got, Brooklyn got. What's his name? That light skinned dude with the dreads. That's gonna be the problem. His ass.
Oh, Claxton.
Claxton.
Claxton. Yeah,
that's gonna be the problem.
Ugly shooting form. He's got ugly shooting form, but he is athletic.
You see what the Nets did tonight?
Now what they do tonight?
They only won by 1, but Kyrie gave them 30. Harden gave them 18. Patty Mills gave him 17. Sharp gave him 15. LaMarcus Aldridge gave him 27.
Okay, you are not giving me confidence that the Lakers can beat that. You are not.
But
I don't know. I still don't believe in the Nets. Though I feel like the Miami Heat's probably going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I just have a feeling about the Miami Heat. Like they're going to surprise some teams.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Like I'm not sure about the Chicago Bulls. I'm not really a fan of DeRozan's game. I feel like like he's gonna choke in the playoffs again. I don't know. I don't really got any faith in the Bulls. I don't know.
You right, bro. Miami deep. You right.
I don't know. Yeah, something about the Miami Heat, man. It's just like they're like
They got a
They're
deep
always
roster.
like the battle tested. They're always battle tested for some reason. I don't know. Like there's old school teams that are just battle tested.
Nah, they
Mi-
got dogs on
Miami,
that squad. They got
Miami
dogs.
is the new San Antonio Spurs, man. And they just
That's a good
keep finding
comparison.
people. They got another center they found that nobody knew about that they put in the
Yurseven.
game.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
he's a
man.
Turkish dude. Yeah, that dude's
Yeah,
nice.
what they find? Yeah, and then they
He got a
got
double past few games.
yeah, and then this
More like the
dude
Bam
Strauss,
guy.
another shooter. They finding shooters out. I mean, they already had Duncan
Hero.
Robinson and
Max Strus is the new guy.
Tyler
yeah,
Yeah,
Hero.
Strus, the new guy. Yeah, so they got Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Now they got Strus.
they
Add
got
that,
PJ Tucker, man.
man, yeah, and then
Tyler
Man, that
Hero
dude-
coming off the bench.
they
Bro,
deep,
bro,
boy.
Miami might beat him by like 20 plus, dog.
I
Man.
don't know. I have a good feeling about Miami is gonna beat the Lakers too, especially with that dude PJ Tucker. Like that dude's got a crazy corner shot, man. I don't know how. Like that shot's like money for him in the corner, man. Like
Miami scary, and they just got Jimmy Butler back. Miami
oh, they got
scary.
Bam back too. Oh, they got Bam. Like
Oh, they scary.
yeah, the
They
Bam on the
scary.
bio. They still need to get that like the one dude from the Lakers last year, the Marquis Morris twin. Like they still haven't got
Oh,
him
yeah.
back either, so it's gonna look it's gonna look
Yeah.
scary in the playoffs for
Dang,
the East. Man.
that injury was that bad, bro.
Yeah, it was
What did
that
he get?
bad.
Whiplash?
Yeah, yeah, like hit his spine or some shit,
Yo,
something.
that's crazy, man.
Hey,
I
but
didn't know that jump was that bad.
yeah,
Hey,
but I'm not a
hey,
fan of the
Mills.
Morris twins. They play dirty, so I don't really feel bad for them, honestly. You know, so I don't
Shoot,
like
Dennis
them.
Rodman played dirty. People like him.
Yeah,
Hey,
nah.
hey, Mel. If the Lakers lose to the Magic on Friday, that's gonna be the X right there for Vogel.
No, I hope. No, I hope the Lakers lose. Honestly, bro.
That's gonna be the X, dog. I'm telling you. You don't
I
lose to a team
think-
that got
I think-
8 wins, dog. You don't lose. Hey, the Lakers for some reason. Look, the Thunder. If the Thunder played the Lakers all year, they will win just about every time because that's the only team that the Thunder can beat for some reason.
It's just like because like they're like the youngest team in the NBA and they beat the oldest team in the NBA and stuff. It's like the fresh like the legs and stuff they have. It's just like the overpowers the Lakers pretty much. So
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
I know I'm surrounded around a bunch of Lakers fans, man. Y'all trash, man. Y'all got
You
three,
ain't telling me
quote,
nothing new.
How y'all look? I've never seen a team with 3 quote unquote superstars that are trash. Never seen that before.
yeah, man.
We seen
I
it
don't-
now.
Yeah, I mean the Lakers like they're getting exposed. I mean, I feel like the overall roster is just like terrible. I mean, the coaching's terrible. I mean, like you look at that guy on the bench, the like assistant coach, he's a terrible coach too. The Mr. like the googly eye, the like
Luke
the
cooking
Frank
everybody.
Vogel, No, I mean like the David Fizdale. I mean Mr. Googly Eye, David Fizdale, man. Like he
Hey.
doesn't do anything. Like I remember he was like the freaking coaching for 6 games.
Well, guess what? He about to be the new coach on
Yeah.
coming this
No,
weekend.
hell
Yeah,
no,
he
please.
definitely
God,
about to be the
I don't
interim
want.
coach.
No.
He
No,
about
I'll
to be
take
the
Phil
interim coach.
Handy as coach, man. I'll take Phil Handy.
What this is what look, I'm telling you, it's so many mistakes this organization made over the past years, and their bubble ring is covering up all the mistakes
Exposing
because
everything. It's exposing everything.
yeah, but how do you bring in you had 3 head coaches that was 3 coaches that was out of work looking for head coach's job, and you bought all 3 of them in. They bought in Lionel Hollins, Jason Kidd, Frank Vogel. Why? And everybody said either Pelinka and Magic Johnson both wanted different guys, and they decided to bring them both in. And a lot of people think Magic wanted Kidd and Pelinka wanted Frank.
No,
And so
I
they bought them both in. But then where the heck did Lionel Hollins come from? And Kidd was like, you know what? I'll take this Lakers job. I'll help you out. And it seemed like what's going on with the Lakers now, that was something that Kidd probably would have been very helpful for in the past. But now Kidd is gone out there in Dallas. You don't have that mind. Rondo as well, a coach on the floor you had there. You got rid of that for Dennis Schroeder.
Right.
And
Even IT came out from playing a rec league in YMCA and gave him numbers. and then they get him. They got rid of him.
Can't
Yeah.
nobody have him.
Yeah.
Did you see Kareem in the audience tonight?
Oh, I
They
saw it.
was about to get him a jersey on Dr. Bus night. I was like,
Hey.
they trying to like they think their answer is a new player. That's not the answer, man. But
You know who the Lakers need, like from like the back in the 2010
Yo.
the 2010 days. Like you remember Kenneth Free? Oh man, I think the Lakers need Kenneth Free too.
bro,
Or like the Reggie Evans, man. Like they gotta get Reggie Evans, you know.
they need something, man.
It's
How
got
much blame?
bad.
How much blame LeBron get?
I don't know, man. At this point,
He
I
gets
don't
the
even-
blame for Russell Westbrook.
Zero, man.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Okay, so I
He's
got
a good-
one Lake. I got one Laker fan. Don said he gets blame for bringing in Westbrook, and Gordon, you said he gets zero blame. Why zero?
Because you got to look at the facts. He brought there's 9 new players on the team. It's still chemistry, you know. And out of the 9 players we brought on, we had injury issues. We got to make it. We got to
I
go
know,
through
bro.
it and see
Yeah.
it crumble.
I just
don't
know at this
I don't
point,
think we can
man.
write them off yet.
Don,
I
you
just-
agree?
I just don't
Man,
know.
I
Like,
don't. I agree with him saying don't write him off yet, but I think he should get some of that blame for Russell Westbrook, man. Because
Yeah, he
LeBron,
can't.
he a good guy. He a good guy though. LeBron a good guy. He ain't gonna tell them guys, oh, you trash, man. You gotta go. He ain't gonna tell. He ain't gonna be open and mad about it. He a good. He too much of a nice guy. LeBron too much of a nice guy. That's why they say he ain't a killer. But he hit some big shots in his career, but they say he ain't a killer as much as Kobe Bryant because he's a nice guy, man.
he's gotta stop being nice and just just be an asshole. Honestly, man. Like, man, that's the only way right now. But the problem is, I don't know if LeBron's gonna change his
Now
ways.
LeBron get 80% of the blame, and the
Mm.
management get the other 20.
Now you gotta
Because-
give like the Frank, like the Vogel and stuff, probably like the 50 to 60% of blame. I don't know.
Man, I'm going 50% LeBron because they trapped in his play style, and I guess you just I guess everything else goes to the pieces they got around him. You just split the 50-50 pie like that. But LeBron gets half the blame. For one, he brought in Russ. He signed off on that. For two, it's his play style that's not working.
Mm-hmm.
It's his play style. The fact that he can't be a chameleon and fit in any system, he has to be the system. It is the reason why this team is struggling the way it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And Sheldon, you said that they got 9 new players. Well, I mean, I seen Golden State get rid of all their players and bring in KD, and then they went and drafted Jordan Bell and drafted I forgot the backup point
Damon
guard.
Jones.
Yeah, Damon Jones, and then they went and signed old David West and signed JaVale McGee that nobody else wanted, and they made it work.
We need McGee back.
Yeah, but they got players that fit their system. Warriors have a system.
Facts, and that's what I just said. LeBron's system is not working.
Yeah.
It's not
LeBron
working,
need
man.
3-point shooters. He need shooters around him. If he ain't got
needs,
no
like,
3-point
Kyle
shooters,
Korvers. You need Kyle
Yeah.
Korvers on the floor, especially. Like I remember, like us, like oh man, the freaking Miami Heat days. He had like the Mike Miller, the
Ray
Shane
Allen.
Battier, like the Ray Allen, and etc. and stuff. But the problem is this team and stuff. It just has like I just don't know what the Lakers like the like freaking identity is, man. I think like man, I think their identity is like just like
The identity is LeBron. The identity is LeBron.
gosh,
LeBron is saying,
just
hey,
inconsistency.
I got the ball. Y'all get the hell out the way, and I guess I'll pass it to y'all when I'm
LeBron's-
tired of some shit.
Yeah, but it got to be like that because if LeBron's off that team, we're not nowhere.
Yeah.
What is the
Yeah,
Lakers?
But
yeah,
no,
Lakers
it,
gonna make
it
the
ain't
playoffs.
gotta be like that. It's
Yeah.
like that because ain't nobody standing up to LeBron and saying, "Bro, this ain't working. It ain't working."
Well, if you watch the games and stuff, the Lakers run no freaking plays. Like they run like this, like the freaking like the oh man, these like the same plays that like the freaking like the dribble,
High screen
pass,
and roll.
catch and
Yeah.
shoot.
I'm
Screen and roll.
gonna tell you exactly what that offense is.
Yeah,
5 guys standing at the 3-point line with the paint open, the ball in LeBron's hand, high screen and roll, If LeBron can't get a dribble drive off the screen and roll or pass off the screen and roll, then he pulls the ball back out, passes it out, and they give it back to LeBron and do it again. That's their offense. Or if LeBron do the high screen roll, it doesn't work, he pass it out, they don't get an open shot, then they throw it to Westbrook, and then Westbrook try to do it.
Westbrook gonna just freaking turn it over, you know, throw those freaking stupid jump passes to the crowd, and just be a freaking idiot, you know, straight up.
Am I right? Am I right or wrong though? Is that the offense?
You're right on that. Yeah, you're pretty right on that. It's just because I remember seeing the one of the freaking OKC games, and it was like that. Man, that dumbass had freaking the 10 overs, and that dude had the first quadruple double in NBA history. That was 10 turnovers. I was like, yo, what is this brother doing, man? Like, I was watching that game. I was so happy the Lakers were winning in the first half. In the second half, they just blew the freaking lead.
Who fault is that though? LeBron been playing the same way for 30 years, and nobody can stop him.
LeBron is the all-time leader in turnovers. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't even know that actually.
LeBron is number one.
Mel, and Russell Westbrook is right behind him.
Russell Westbrook is right behind him, right? And guess who gonna be right behind him? Luka. And then James Harden. Everybody who plays that high screen and roll, the ball is always in my hand, are going to have high turnovers as well. They're gonna play inefficient basketball, but their stats are going to be amazing because they're the only one who has the ball. They're always going to have double-digit assists, and the fact that they're good players, they're always going to have double-digit points. All they got to do is chase down a couple of rebounds, get 3 rebounds or 2 rebounds a quarter. You get your triple-double. Think about it. A triple.
What was Brian doing in the middle of the game, Mel? He was
checking his stats.
What was Russ doing over his shoulder?
Checking his too.
Come on, man.
Russ, man. I just don't know at this point, man. I'm kind of fed up with him, but the problem is I still have faith in Russ. Maybe only 20% right now. I only have 20% faith in Russ.
You a good Lakers fan. My faith has gone out the window once Westbrook got acquired. That shit gone, dog.
I think it'll get better once AD come back because he'll take the attention off of Russ.
Hopefully.
So much of Russ and LeBron, so them dudes will probably scope more when AD come back because they're gonna block that.
You got faith in Bubble Boy? You got faith in Bubble Boy?
I'm just saying he gonna take a lot of attention off them dudes, man.
Oh, you got faith in dry spaghetti, lower extremities, ready to break at any moment.
AD looks 6 months pregnant too. If you guys notice, when he bulked up 30 pounds, he looks like he's 6 months pregnant too. So you guys didn't notice?
Nah, I ain't noticed, man. He done put on weight, and that's another. He probably overweight. That's probably another reason why.
I've seen him put on a little weight, but not that much.
No, I think he's at least 260 to 265, but still, that dude looks pregnant though, man. If you see his tummy and stuff, it's it's out of his jersey, man. It's kind of like James Harden though, but
he need to put on more muscle. He need more muscle.
No, but the problem is that you got to realize and stuff that the AD has a finesse game. That dude doesn't have a bully ball type of game, the typical the Zach
Hey, don't try to sugarcoat it and say finesse. You just say soft.
Soft.
It's okay. He wants to play soft. That's all it is. He don't want to bang
like that.
He don't want to do what Tim Duncan did his whole career. He wants to do what I guess
Chris Bosh.
He wants to. Well, Chris Bosh wanted to bang, but he couldn't alongside LeBron. He had to become a shooter. So I wouldn't even say Chris Bosh was like that. He wanted to go down there. Anthony Davis wants to play like KD.
He ain't even nowhere close to that.
he wants to be on the perimeter. Well, no, but this is the thing, right? When he plays power forward or center, and he plays on the perimeter, he ends up getting what was happening the first year he was with the Lakers when he played on the perimeter.
He was killing.
He would bring a slower big man out there with him, and he would take him to the rack. It was easy. But what started happening last year is teams start saying, since you want to play on the perimeter, I'm gonna put a perimeter guy on you. And that's when the Clippers was the first team to do it. They would have Kawhi and Paul George taking turns guarding AD, and he couldn't do nothing, right?
Can't get past him.
Yeah, then I started seeing teams just put their best small forward / quick power forward on him, regardless of how short they were, because they knew he wasn't gonna try to use them down low. So it was like, I just put a quicker guy on you, and you won't you go shoot jump shots out there, yeah. And that's what they're doing. And he still didn't look at that and say, "Give me the ball down low. I'm about to eat." He's still not doing that. He's still trying to out quick them, and he can't.
Hey Mel, I went on my show tonight and I made a take and I said, if you're gonna trade your future away for a big dude, they should have went ahead and traded away Josh Hart, Ingram, Kuzma, and Lonzo Ball, and you should have went and got Embiid instead of AD.
Well, they both got the same injury
issues.
Yeah, they both got the same injury issues. Plus, LeBron wanted AD. He's part of Clutch Sports. He already agreed that he was going to force his way out of New Orleans. It was already a done deal. Embiid wasn't trying to do that.
Don't you think Ben Simmons is doing the same thing? You don't think Rich is going to find a way to get Ben to LA?
Man, if Ben Simmons is on the Lakers, man, I think like their freaking defense will be a lot better. Especially
the defense will be better.
A lot better.
Offense though. If Ben Simmons come to LA, not one, not two, not three.
Stop. Hey, Mel, ban Sheldon from anything man down for the rest of his life for saying stuff like this. Sheldon, oh my God.
Now you know the Clutch Sports and stuff. They got the connection and stuff. So I mean, like I'm hoping Ben Simmons can help us, but it's just like for me, man. Like it's just like just like the send like the Frank Vogel and the Westbrook to Siberia. I just don't want to see them, anymore.
We need shooters. We need somebody that can shoot the ball, man. We can't have Ben Simmons out there breaking it up.
Yeah,
but Ben Simmons scared to dunk on Trae Young. He helps on your defense, but what's your offense looking like?
You could put like the Ben Simmons at small ball 5 with like the AD and stuff, and like, but the problem is I don't know if that will work. It's just like,
bro, I'm telling you,
you need shooting. Like
y'all don't need another player. And Don said y'all need shooters. I agree, but those shooters also need to play defense because that's another weakness. And y'all got it on the bench. If y'all start Monk, Reeves, Stanley, LeBron,
people don't like Monk that much. That's
good.
what it looked like.
The crazy thing is, hey, you know what, Mel? Because you remember this because I'm down in Carolina. So Malik Monk, I'll say it, what he was projected to do for the Hornets, you can probably put the bus label on him. But when he gets to LA, for some reason he finds his game, and I don't know why they're not using him enough. Like
they're not
use him
because Monk
he has literally changed the perception that I've had of him since he's been in LA. And
they're not using him. They're not using him because he only makes 2.6 million, and they're paying Westbrook 44 million.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get that money about you.
It's not 2.6 million, my man. It's not 2.6 million. It's actually I think it's between like the 1.8 to like the 1.9 million. So
his money next year.
He's gonna get a bag for sure. Like I'm dead serious. I think like
you need to.
He's got to find some way to get some money at least. Just I don't know. Just to play for Magic or something.
He's good enough to start. He's good enough to start. He's young. He can get up and down the court for the whole 4 quarters. Right. I'm not gonna vouch for his D that much, but he ain't a liability.
He is terrible.
Right. He's pretty much exactly what J.R. Smith was for the Cavs when he was with LeBron.
Yeah.
But younger, right? So utilize him. I mean, I know it's hard to bench 44 million, but you got to put Russ on the bench. I wouldn't even have him on my starting 5 no more, bro. And even if I did, he would play like the first 4 minutes of the first quarter, and I would pull him.
Yeah.
Right. I will pull him, and then whenever I take LeBron out for a rest, I let LeBron. Yeah, I'll put Russ in to spell LeBron. That's how I would use him.
Man, I just don't know what like like the brother, the freaking Palinka was just freaking thinking about just getting Westbrook, man. It was just a bad idea.
LeBron and AD, man.
LeBron, I don't know, man. We could have got somebody else. We could have got maybe like maybe like the Bradley Beal or like freaking Damian Lillard. But the problem is Damian Lillard's contract is insane. It's like $50 million a year.
It is. But I
But you
bet
paying
you'd rather have it.
44.
You paying
Yeah,
44.
same
Yeah,
thing.
I bet
Yeah,
you'd
I
That
rather have
would
$6
that.
million ain't
get it.
nothing.
Man, I
That
would
$6
have
million
jumped on
ain't
that.
nothing.
They
Heck
could have
yeah.
got Kyle Lowry, but they didn't jump on it.
Yeah, they could have got him
Kyle
too.
Lowry's really underrated, though. I've been saying this for a while now. I think he's probably one of the most underrated point guards in the NBA.
Yeah.
Right.
But guess what though? Having Kyle Lowry come out there, he's a point guard that, you know, he's kind of like how Tony Parker was. I'm going to run the offense. You just can't be that type of point guard when you play with LeBron, because LeBron is going to run the offense. You have no place. Like Rondo had no place with LeBron really, because LeBron is running the offense. I don't need a point guard that can run the offense. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna throw this up here and see what y'all think about it.
Sure.
The reason why LeBron wanted Westbrook in LA is because he's seeing that everybody was talking about the Nets when they formed their big three, and he just wanted to win the summer. He just wanted to win that narrative and form his own big three.
I can see that actually.
It had nothing to do with basketball. He was trying to win. He was trying to steal the narrative because he's smart. He knows if we're talked about by everybody, then you know that's going to generate a lot of buzz. And if you can produce and generate buzz and money for the NBA, they're going to help you out a little bit to get you on TV and to get you advanced as far as possible in the NBA. I'm not saying that the games are rigged. I'm just saying it's a business.
Yeah, but you can't win no Larry O'Brien when winning the media war in June and July.
That's okay.
LeBron's like a GM pretty much, man. Like from how I see it, LeBron,
bad GM.
Yeah, LeBron just freaking moves like a politician pretty much, honestly, bro. Like that's how I see it though.
He was a good GM until up to this point with Cavs teams, and he was getting some good players. He made the right decisions with the Cavs, with the players they was bringing in.
That's 7 years ago. We in 2022, and what you did 7 years ago don't mean a damn thing for 2022.
Yeah, now he can't. Yeah, that was a bad call, man. This one is the one that was a bad call.
This is probably one of the worst trades in NBA history. I'm sorry, I just want to put it out there, but I know like it's bad and stuff, but it's probably one of the worst, like the Lakers trades in NBA history.
Oh, it's definitely the worst when you had Buddy Hield ready to come to LA and actually could have done something for this franchise now.
With whoever the GM for the Wizards is, should be GM of the year just from that Russell.
Hey, look at what the Wizards are doing. Look at what the Wizards are doing.
Yeah.
They've been slowing down a little bit though.
They're slowing down, but they still look better than the Lakers.
Yeah, they do.
Kyle Kuzma the other night had I think it was I think it was at least freaking 20 points and like the 25 rebounds. I think it was a couple nights ago. I was like, man, like I wish freaking like the Kuzma did that for us on the Lakers, but the problem is, you know, LeBron kind of held him back. You know, like the way you said, it's the LeBron system that's like the holding these players back, and now I'm kind of seeing it right now. Honestly, bro, like it's the LeBron system, man. Like you kind of really you just changed my the perception on it now. So.
And Shelton don't believe that, man. Hey Shelton, why do all the players
LeBron
that leave LeBron have better years after they leave? Why did George Hill look bad when he was with Cleveland, but as soon as he got to Milwaukee, he was leading the league in 3-point percentage? Why did Rodney Hood look bad in Cleveland, but as soon as he left Cleveland, he was looking good?
And listen, when your girlfriend break up with you, you want to get a better chick after, right? It's called ego, man. It's called pride.
Is that what it
is? Yeah. Pride is a good thing.
Hey, Sheldon ain't never getting off the gas, man. I'll be trying to give him so much logic. He never gets off the gas, man. I'm going to convince you one day, Sheldon. I'm going to convince you
One
because
day,
you
man.
think
Hey,
LeBron does nothing wrong.
I'm willing to bet that Sheldon hears your logic and probably agrees with your logic, but he ain't ready to cave in and say that you're right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what that is.
That's
Maybe.
what it is. It is a
Nah,
LeBron
man, it's
system.
just, I mean, it's just like, I don't hate LeBron and stuff. Like that dude's like the freaking, that dude's like the like at least the top 5 in my book personally. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's just like the LeBron system is just like just slowing these players down tremendously,
it is.
and they're like the and man, the potential like if you look at Horton Tucker and stuff, I feel like the Lakers are really like not
Yeah, but
helping his
THT's coming
potential
off the
grow.
bench, and LeBron's
Like,
sitting down when THT
yeah.
shines.
Yeah, but the problem is we can't start Horton Tucker like just because he can't shoot. Like he's not a good shooter. He's a terrible shooter. Like he
He
hasn't improved
on
his
and off.
shooting at all.
Yeah, he's streaky.
I
He's
like how
streaky.
he get to the bucket though. He crafty in the paint.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Oh yeah, he's crafty, but the problem is it's just like I'm just not a fan of his game. I rather have like the ball headed Mambo like over that dude, you know, freaking Alex Caruso. It's just because of his defense and hustle.
Yeah.
Like that's what I respect out of like those like the old school type of guys, you know, like
It's,
those
it's
like
almost like you got to choose whether you go utilize Monk or THC because they both giving you the same type
yeah.
of offensive punch, but in different ways. But
I think Horton Tuckers can get
I would
shipped
go
out.
with I would go with Monk because he got the 3-point ability over
Yeah, I'm
THC.
taking Monk over Horton Tucker. I
Hey,
mean,
hey, Mel, I remember you said something a couple of weeks back, and it just dawned in my head again. The LeBron system has success in the past, but the thing that you said that I remember quite well is when he's surrounded by 2 other superstars that are in their prime and
Mhm.
actually can take over a game by themselves.
Right.
Where's that at on the Lakers?
It's supposed to be AD. It's not Westbrook for sure, but it's supposed to be AD.
Supposed to be AD, but again, if he can't be on the court, what Shannon call them street clothes?
Street clothes.
That Anthony Davis about to get endorsements for all the fashion he got sitting on the sideline because he making it look good. He fashionable.
He got them Iverson cornrows now too. So you know,
Oh,
oh
Lord.
god,
you know,
no.
That's
you
how
got
Kuzma was changing his hairstyle, gold and stuff.
LA. It's LA.
Spicy Kuzma. I call him
Hey.
Spicy Kuzma.
Hey Don. I'm gonna give one more last gem and then I'm gonna end the live. But I appreciate y'all fellas for coming in.
Oh yeah,
Make
for
sure you
sure, brother.
hey
Appreciate
definitely
it, bro.
do me a favor and subscribe to the channel and
Oh
then
yeah, for sure, brother.
let a lot of people know about it as well, man. Because I think I'm gonna do this after every Lakers game. But
You're from the Carson area,
look, I'm definitely gonna do this after
Hey.
every Lakers game. But look, let me say
Hey,
this.
you
let me say
trolling
this.
like a motherfucker, dog.
No, but if they win, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna say good things about why they won. Like I would have went live when they beat Utah if I would have known people would have came in here. Now that I know people will come in and talk, I think I'm gonna do it after every Lakers game for sure. But this is what I wanted to say though.
Sure.
And this is kind of for Shelton, but I want Don to tell me if he agree with it. The reason why I have an issue with LeBron's system is because his co-stars only get to utilize about 50 to 65% of their whole game, right? And then some of that game they got to put on the shelf. Now, when you compare that to someone like Michael Jordan in the triangle, do you agree that we seen everything Scottie Pippen could do on the floor? Like he utilized his whole arsenal.
No, I don't agree.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think Scottie Pippen, he was overshadowed a little bit by Jordan's talent. Jordan was just too good.
Yeah, I agree. He might have been overshadowed, but did he utilize like what is it that Scottie Pippen had in his toolbox that we didn't get a chance to see on a nightly basis?
I think I seen all the Scotty shit.
Yeah, you seen everything. He was able to use his whole game. But when you playing LeBron's system, if you take somebody like Anthony Davis, or we even said let's say whoever LeBron's point guard is, Let's say it's Rondo. How much of Rondo's game do we see on a nightly basis when he's playing with LeBron? We only get to see him catch and shoot. We don't never get to see him do what he did in Boston.
Yeah.
Right. It don't matter who the point guard is, you're not going to be able to utilize your whole game. Same thing with Chris Bosh. If you're a big man, we don't get to see your whole game because we can't see your post game. We only get to see you catch and shoot.
Yeah. LeBron, he takes up a lot of the clock too sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing him taking up a lot of the clock. And then you get to 3 seconds, you want to pass or take a long three out there. Sometimes that frustrates me.
Heck yeah. And then it looks bad when you make that pass to Melo and he ain't got but 4 seconds. He can't even cook. Yeah, he might have a mismatch that he can't even cook his man because he ain't catching shoot situations all the time.
Yeah.
So and Gordon, Shelton Gordon, that's why I was saying the players when they leave, they're able to showcase their game more because they're able to do more, but they can't do it when they're beside LeBron. Like Kuzma couldn't post up, he couldn't go ISO, he couldn't be the one to dribble 10 seconds out of the shot clock and try to make something happen. Jordan Clarkson couldn't do it when he was with him, but as soon as he went to Utah, he was 6th man of the year, averaging about 18 a game. It's the proof is in the pudding. Every young player that leaves LeBron after or before, whether it's Bosh, Kevin Love, Isaiah Thomas, Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, they all play better before and after LeBron.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That Heat team was the best team for him though. They had an actual system. They wasn't going by the LeBron system. They had the Heat system.
And that's why LeBron was ready to get up out of there.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I hate that about him. He should have stayed in that system.
Yeah. Because the coach fired there too. The coach is good.
Yeah. He should have stayed in that. He don't want to play in the system. I just hated he left Miami. That was a good system for him.
But you know why he left? Because he knew Wade Nees was, Wade started missing games here and there. He knew Wade Nees was not gonna hold up, and he seen that young bull over there in Kyrie Irving and was like, shoot, I can have a number 2 that got some years left. And he already said, I'm chasing a ghost. He trying to catch Michael Jordan in rings. So he was like, man, I can't wait 2 or 3 more years in Miami and wait for us to get another rookie to groom up or another free agent. I need Wade to be 100%. He's not. So he was like, let me jump over here and see if I can do it with Cleveland, and then I can convince their owner to trade Wiggins for Kevin Love, and I already got a big 3 with me, Kyrie, and Kevin Love, and boom, I'm right back in the finals. And then when Kyrie Irving left, he was like, well, I'm not about to let them rebuild around me in Cleveland. I done took all the cap space out. Let me go on to LA and let me get AD over here and let me do it all over again. That's what he's doing. That's a different grind than what Mike did. Mike came in and said, the Pistons whooping my tail, the Celtics whooping my tail. I'm gonna make all my players around me that we draft better. I'm gonna put them through the ringer, and we going out there and we go get it. We go get stronger every single year. And then when he got on top, he said, all right, I'm gonna ride this for 8 years. Ain't nobody taking us off the top, right? And even when Pippen got old and started getting hurt, he still didn't want to leave Pippen or trade him. And if he wanted to, after '98 when they won that last championship, if he wanted to, he could have just said, all right, I'm leaving the Bulls. Y'all jacked up. I want 2 more rings. Let me go join Shaq.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Different grind. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Hey, say y'all peace before I end this live, and then we'll be back in here. When the next Lakers game?
Friday. They got Orlando.
Oh, that should be.
I'm telling you, if they lose that damn game, Frank Vogel might as well pack his shit and go ahead and go off into oblivion. Just go away. I'm telling you, dog.
Y'all think they're gonna lose though?
They shouldn't. Emphasis on they shouldn't.
Will they play in Orlando?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm about to check.
They shouldn't lose.
I know that Terrence Ross been going off though. I've been seeing him on the bench. He outscored the whole team of the other night off the bench. I was like, damn.
Hey, it's trade rumors. It's trade rumors saying he might be part of one of the deals the Lakers make.
Who, Terrence Ross?
Yeah.
He'll be a nice little shooter for us, man. We need shooters.
Yeah, but y'all got him. Y'all got Malik Monk. I mean, look. As long as y'all got Russ, whatever guard y'all bring
Right.
in, y'all can't play him much.
You right about that. You can't do nothing with Russ.
That's why I don't think it's Frank Vogel's fault, man. He's trapped in the corner, bro. So I mean, I know he's gonna be used as the scapegoat, and he gonna lose his job. But damn, you can't. He's been handed and handcuffed, and what can you do? What can you do?
Jeannie Buss trying to give him a chance. It sounds like when she came on the podcast, I was like, dang, I was surprised. She was like, we're gonna wait till this team get healthy, and that's why I was like, people, he might not be gone as soon as people think. They probably wait till AD come back and see how they look. And if they look trash, then they definitely gonna get rid of him.
That'd be smart. But man, they getting a lot of pressure from Laker fans, in the media. They getting they talking about him on the hot seat already. I don't think there's no other coach on the hot seat. What other coach on the hot seat in the NBA right now?
Whoever the coach is in Orlando, he got 8 wins.
The team that they play tonight, Pacers. He might be on the what his name? He used to coach the Mavericks. He might be on
Carlisle.
Yeah, he might be on the hot seat.
Yeah, because they talking about trading their whole squad. They underachieving so bad. But shoot, Miles Turner ain't even played tonight, man. I wonder what the game would have been like if Turner would have played.
Oh, the Lakers would have lost by 20 points, dog.
You think so? I mean, because it's too big. They would have had to play Sabonis and Turner. And if the Lakers would have went small ball, that mean okay, Sabonis would have tried to switch off and try to guard LeBron on some of those screens, but that leaves Turner out there on the island with somebody like maybe Melo. You know, if they could have exploded it if he was there. Maybe I don't know.
I get what you're saying, but Miles Turner down there, he can control the paint. Ain't nobody on the Lakers that's maybe if you put Dwight in the game, but that still leaves you exposed on your offensive side.
Yeah, they're not playing
could expose them tonight, but they could.
Man, I'm looking at these highlights, and Karis LeVert is just going stupid on them.
Man,
bro.
he was cooking. Hey, Don, you saw Karis LeVert get the 4th foul in the 3rd quarter when it first started in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, the 4th foul. I was like, yeah, we almost got him out of here. His ass turn up.
Hey, that'd have been a blessing, but hell.
That's crazy, man.
He came back and started cooking, man.
Let me end this live, man. Hey, man, I'll see y'all on Friday. I'll see y'all on Friday. Hey, Shell, you want to say something before we left on your sorry Lakers and your King James or what people call him, the stat pad or whatever they call him.
Hey.
So look at my stats, man. I'm trying to win the score title.
I like that Chiefs hat, man. I like that Chiefs hat. It's gonna be a tough one for us. I'm a Chiefs fan too. I'm from Kansas City. It's gonna be tough for a Sunday though, man.
Oh,
yeah. I'm born and raised from Kansas City too, my brother, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough Sunday for us, man. I hope we gotta pull it off.
Yeah, I grew up right off of Indiana Avenue, man, right over there by Weeks Middle School, Weeks Elementary, and Martin Luther King Middle. I was right there, bro.
Okay, is that in Missouri?
Yeah, I'm on the Missouri side.
Okay, yeah, I was on the Kansas side. Born in Kansas.
Oh shit, man, y'all Kansas niggas some other shit, boy.
Yeah, it's murder capital over there.
I ain't been there. I ain't lived there. I went to Georgia. I went to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta in '97 and then came to Texas. I've been to Dallas ever since 2007.
I got something special for y'all. If the Chiefs lose to Buffalo,
don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm going live.
Don't do that.
That's gonna be a sad Sunday, man. I would be sad.
Hey, I'm gonna be at the game, so I might live chat y'all at the game.
Oh, you flying to the crib for the game?
Yeah,
boy, that's gonna be the most depressing Monday.
Boy,
man.
bruh. Depressing. I gotta pay all this shit off on my credit card. I'm gonna be depressed on the credit card debt if the motherfuckers lose. So
I
I'm
don't know if I
gonna
want to go to work that Monday if that.
Man, y'all better hope y'all don't lose, man, because I'm being nice to these Lakers and LeBron because I got a bunch of friends that told me I'm a LeBron hater, so I'm being nice. I ain't going hard, but if Kansas City lose, whoo, boy, I'm gonna be hard on hoes around here.
That's
boy,
my
I'm telling
last
you.
hope right there. The Lakers ain't doing nothing. I'm counting on Kansas City, man.
Hey, but bro, I'm not. Hey, if we lose to Buffalo, if we lose in a close game, I ain't gonna trip about it. If we get blown out at home, I'm gonna be real upset about it, though.
Nah, the loss, boy. Anything under the Super Bowl, less than I'm gonna be depressed.
Oh, y'all ain't going. Hey, y'all ain't going to the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Dude, don't do that.
Y'all not
Don't
going to
do
the Super
that.
Bowl. Somebody. If Buffalo don't get y'all up out of here, the next team will. Y'all not going to the Super Bowl.
You think Cincinnati or Tennessee can get us?
Yes.
No, not this version of Kansas City.
I think if Kansas City, I think they would have beat Cincinnati if they wouldn't have rushed so much. If they would have kept coverage on old Chase, they would have kept some coverage out there instead of they kept rushing.
Man, don't remind me of that of Jamar Chase. Every time I hear his name, I just feel like there's some burnt toast around me somewhere, bro. Like this.
Like, why do you keep rushing and then you got Chase wide open? They keep going to Chase. You keep rushing.
No, they got stupid because they let them single cover. No, you don't leave that dude 1-on-1. You don't do it. You bracket cover him the whole game.
Right. They needed double coverage on him, but they kept trying to. They know Joe Burrows.
That's what we going to.
He been sacked. He been sacked the most in the NFL, the most sacked quarterback. So they tried to exploit that, but he exploited them.
At one point, do you say, "Hey, let's double this dude"? They didn't even wait till after he had 100 to double him. They let him get 266 on him and still ain't doubled him. Like, come on, man. Like we do on ESPN. Come on, man.
Oh man. Hey, it's gonna be a sad Sunday coming up, boy.
Nah, you ain't gonna treat us like no Cowboys fans. I ain't
no, we ain't the Cowboys at all.
Y'all almost there. Man. Hey,
I want to say, what was his what Prescott took off like that? I was like, what is you doing? Go out of bounds. He took straight off through the middle of the field.
No timeouts.
Hey, evidently the coaches said that, hey, look, that's what we go do. I think they talked about that in the huddle, man. He knew.
Man. He did that. He tried to do that with Arizona. They got it. They got us behind.
Yeah. But Buffalo got the formula for y'all. I think they really had the formula for y'all last year. They just didn't have a heart. And Kansas City was just like, y'all didn't have no kryptonite, man. Y'all was just running through people. Man, it ain't like that no more. Ain't nobody scared of y'all.
Man,
we got a better defense. We got a better defense this time.
This is a different defense from week 5. This is a different defense.
Defense than last year.
I agree. But Cincinnati just gave y'all the blues.
Oh man, Chase.
No, I thought I'd get it. Jamar Chase gave us the blues, man. One man took us down. One man.
Hey, it was a collective effort, man. In order for that one man to give y'all the blues, y'all had to been lacking somewhere else too.
No, little tight end got a little hot, but he ain't do too much. But Chase was killing it.
What Mixon do?
Mixon didn't do too much. He didn't do too much.
No, they ain't got a great run game. They got, but him and Chase, they college game. What they played like they was in college on us.
Yeah, man, they made y'all look bad, man. Y'all better hope. Y'all better hope that Josh Allen don't come out here and just start running on y'all.
Man,
y'all
but that's what scares me, man. Josh Allen
he's so big. He's big.
He's a different animal, man. That's a DN playing quarterback, dog.
Yeah, he got some Cam Newton in him but with a little bit more speed. And then he got a more accurate arm. His arm might be more stronger than Cam's, to be honest with
you. I'll say this: he can throw the ball farther than Mahomes.
He got a rocket, boy.
He got a rocket.
Yeah. He got a rocket. Y'all in trouble, man. Y'all in trouble. I might.
I don't know.
Hey, look, you gonna be at the game, Lamar?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the game, dog.
I'm gonna watch it on TV, man.
Nah, my old lady, I didn't turn her into a Chiefs fan. She got so fanatic. She's like, we gotta go to the game. I'm like, I ain't gonna say no.
She from Kansas City too?
No, she from Jersey, but she, you know,
Jersey and a half.
Yeah, once she got with me, she was like, "Oh, I'm a Chiefs fan now." Because she loved Patrick Mahomes, so it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I hope I leave Kansas City on a high note, celebrating. And I mean, but I'm not looking past Buffalo. They a dangerous team. They are dangerous.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good game, man. But
if Tyreek Hill don't be doing no backflips or the antics he be doing, then we ain't gonna win. We need to see them. We need to see him doing backflips.
I really don't know why we having this conversation. Tom Brady in 5.
Oh
my
God!
God.
See, man,
Hey! First of all, y'all better worry about them Rams because your right tackle, the way he was giving up sacks against Philly.
I don't know about Brady. I don't know if he gonna make it past them Rams. The Rams look good, boy.
You really count Tom Brady out?
Them Rams look good.
Hey! A Tom Brady team, you got to stump them out. Like you got to score on defense, offense, and special teams because I'm telling you. That Brady effect, the referees look like they got Brady on the back of their jersey sometimes too, bro.
Von Miller started doing the what he did, what they call the Harlem Shake when he tackled dude. I was like, these boys clowning.
they healthy, they having fun. You know what I mean? They ain't got to
OBJ look like OBJ.
Yeah. The only one doing heavy lifting out there is Cooper Kupp, man. It looked like his body can take it. So everybody else just out there, hey man, you need me, I'm here. You know, I'm gonna do my job. Von Miller ain't got to get doubled every play. Donald taking it. You know, so I think they built the right Ramsey. He ain't got to come out there and try to lock somebody up because he's more than a coverage corner. He can actually tackle too. So like he's a complete football player out there.
Hey, shout out to Cam Akers for having a Achilles injury in June and came back and he actually had a good game on Monday.
That man didn't tear no Achilles, man. That dude had bone spurs in his heel or something.
I'm getting off, bro.
You can't come back looking like that after 100 days, man.
I can't with you, dog.
Hey, look. Hey, man. Hey, y'all subscribe to the YouTube, man. Don, peace, man. I'll catch y'all on Friday. We back in here on Friday. Bring 10 guys with you.
Already.
All right.
For sure.
All right.